Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today is the first day of decorating for Christmas 2024, and I'm so excited to bring you guys along with me. Okay, first off, it's not a day. This took me multiple days, and you are going to come along with me. We are decorating the two most important trees of the year. This is where Santa is going to come down the chimney, and these are the trees he is going to place all of those wonderful blessed gifts under our tree, and I'm going to bring you along with me. We're doing lots of DIYs today, and I am so excited. If you're new here, my name is Nicholsen, and I love to do all things homemaking, and if you are returning, girl, you know the drill. Let's jump right into it.
Every Christmas, honey, yeah, the snowman's dusting off his hat, putting on the show for everybody, to give him a smile that lasts another year.
So let's set the stage. Today we are decorating two 15-foot slim Balsam Hill Christmas trees. That's 30 feet of Christmas trees. I need to bring in some scaffolding, so we're going to pop that up. I'm going to get some ribbon, and I'll take you guys along with me. Hello guys, it is official! Your first Christmas! Yay! Hi! Okay, so today we need to get these trees decorated because I want the scaffolding out of the house. So we're getting started here with red ribbon with a gold kind of underside. I also have this plaid here, and then another gold, and then the other one I'm going to use is this one. So here are all the different ribbons that I've kind of collected over the years. This set is going to go into the kitchen. I'm going to be doing like a French provincial Christmas in there. And then here's all the ornaments. And then here's just stuff, again, I've collected over the years. I tried to keep only the ones that are, like this was last year's, a little different from this year's, but I tried to keep all the ones that were wired, sorry. Just brain dead, it's been a long day at work. All the ones that have been wired in there, and I kind of just donated the rest. So today we are going to get started on that. And then here's the one for this year. So it's green and red. You can see in the sun here. Green and red. Last year I had a touch of blue in it. I'm going to be putting my sage on because I can already tell you my shoulder is going to be hurting. And then once we're done with those two, the red, you know, the base, then we'll start going in with things like this and kind of dressing it up, maybe tying a couple little ribbons on there as well. But I'm really excited to get started. For whatever reason, this task doesn't feel like that much work. We're going to turn some Christmas music on and we're going to get started. I probably won't be doing a tutorial on this, but I may. It just depends on how much time we have. First thing we're gonna do is start with the ribbon. That's kind of gonna fill in some of these spots, like you know, you have, every tree has them. They're like these little bald spots where you kind of need to fill those areas in. Here's another one, and there's one like right there. So we're gonna use these. We're gonna do a triple loop with like some cascading ribbon out. Last year, we went down the tree, and the year before that we wrapped it, and this year we're going to do something a little different. Instead of like trying to put so many ornaments on the tree, I'm going to use the ribbon as more of a filler effect. I also didn't want to have to buy more stuff, and I needed more last year, and so I think this is going to be the trick. So let's jump right into it. Before I start, I'm putting my sage on. You guys know this is my go-to. It's a roll-on pain reliever. I don't know what it is. I've been hearing a lot from friends of mine that have gone through premenopause. I'm 40, which I didn't think I'd be going through that, but they say that a lot of your hormones rest in your joints, and that's why I'm having joint pain. Whatever. Sage has got my back. It helped me through this entire 4-day process. I was literally in so much pain, but I would roll that on my shoulder. It felt so good. So anyway, if you guys are looking for any kind of joint pain reliever that is completely natural, I will link it down below. So to get started, I am going to move the scaffolding over so I don't fall over, and I'm going to start cascading these. So this is just a regular 2.5-inch velvet
wired ribbon. I could not for the life of me find a bulk order of like 5-inch ribbon that was I didn't have to like mortgage my house for. It was ridiculous. So I ended up getting all of this from Michael's and Hobby Lobby. I got it for 50% off. It was like probably came out to like $4 for 20 feet, which is a pretty good price. So we're just gonna roll with that. I had a bunch of stuff left over from last year. So all I'm doing is taking 2 of those, I'm kind of cinching them together and tucking them into the tree to just kind of start creating filler. That's how I like to do my Christmas trees. I love seeing Christmas trees with a ton of ornaments on them, but honestly, they're really hard to store. And I find that when I use just any type of ribbon, even something as simple as a velvet red to kind of bring in and break up the green of the tree, and then pop in something as beautiful. And this is a bit kind of ethereal and translucent. I like using these the deco mesh, the gold deco mesh, I put all over the tree because it just really illuminates those lights. And then I add like a nice ribbon like this. This lattice print is really pretty. It lets the light, the green, the red, everything pop through, but also gives it that brightness that breaks all of those colors up. So I'm just going to hand make all these. Later in this video, I actually do a little very simple tutorial. You guys, it's not that hard to make these. Those women who do those like triple hand loops are beautiful, but when you are working with 15 feet of tree, you can't do that, okay? You can't do that. So if you're doing 9 feet to 15, you're not doing those loops. It is way too much ribbon, way too expensive. Use something like deco mesh or double up on a very inexpensive wired ribbon like I am showing you here, and you can make the most beautiful tree and then pop in all of the ornaments around it. We're going to fill those in later, and you will see at the end of this video, I did not use that much, but it's exploding with ornaments and decor. My biggest piece of advice, if you're tight on a budget or you don't have a lot of storage room, use ribbon. And then at the end of this season, just wrap them back up. I'll show you how I keep them all flat. Pop them down, put them in a Ziploc, save them for next year. It really does save not only financially, but it also saves on space for storage. So we will talk about that later in this video, but for now I'm going to just start layering in all of the ribbon. Then from there, I'm going to be adding in all of the bows that I made. After that, we're going to be adding in our little pops of ornaments and things like that.
So we finished the top of this one. Well, not finished, but I can go back and do some touching up. I think I'm gonna take these little ribbons off. I feel like they were distracting. Lots of red and gold. And then now, sorry, kids are going nuts. Now I'm gonna start on this one. It just looks like a little bit crooked to me. So once I'm done with those two, we'll dismantle this and then I can just use the ladder to finish the rest. But it is very hard to maneuver this thing around the chandelier. And look who's helping. Who's a big helper? He's a big baby helper. Oh, he's so cute. He's been sleeping in here all day. I'm not taking you out, silly. We need to clean that. Hi, Henry. Hi, hoo-hoos. Oh, he's so cute and shiny. Okay. Here's everything we're still working with. And here's how much we've got done so far. So we're gonna keep chipping away at it. And then once I kind of get the majority up, I'll bring you guys back to kind of see how it's going. Okay, back to work. Okay guys, we are officially done with the top. I've got half the scaffolding kind of broken down. We'll get that out of here today. We've got all of our ribbon that we're going to be using to finish this project up. So today, this room will be done. We just have this portion to do and that portion. But here's, let's see if I can get a close up for you. This turned out so pretty. Very traditional, reds, gold, and green. All kinds of different elements we'll talk about at the end. Anywho, the rest I can do on this ladder. I can also do a shorter ladder if I need to, but here's how that looks. It's gonna look so beautiful, but we got a lot of decorating to still do and it's 3 o'clock, so let's keep working.
Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December is, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah. There's room at the table for big and for small. All the fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. There's something that happens when something that happens when December ends, when December ends, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. It's Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby.
Oh, it's Christmas time. I feel sad, I can't help it. Got you on my mind. I don't know how to cope this, because it's Christmas time and I need you around, darling. So come.
Now that I have the basic ribbon on the tree, I want to add in these little bows. I do have a tutorial later in this video, just if you're looking for different ways to make bows that are affordable and just simple and easy to make. And again, I'm using only probably 1.5 to 2.5 inch ribbon, which is really affordable. It's when you get into those bigger, like 4 to 5 inch ribbons, they're so astronomical, it's ridiculous. But I also want to bring my mom in. It's later in the night. I've put the kids to bed. I wanted to get some more decorating done, and I was missing my mom terribly. So I put a bow on her, gave her a kiss, and we continued to decorate this tree with these little bows I'm making with the ribbon. Now, last year, if you guys remember, I do have a video coming up of all the trees I've done every single year and the different ways I did them. Very condensed. So we're talking, I want to say, so this video I'm doing a voiceover is 25 minutes. It was 4.5 hours of actual footage. So I'm going to be doing a video of my past year trees and just showing you very quick, like, how I did them. If you're looking for some inspiration, because every single year, not only have I changed houses many times, but I have also changed trees many times, and I'm using lots of velvet this year. I have to do 80 feet this year because these trees are so gigantic. And Pepe's here. It's Pepe's first Christmas, you guys. So can you just give this video a thumbs up to tell Pepe happy Merry Christmas for the first time? He is loving it. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen he has gone nuts over everything. He has got the Christmas spirit. But we've done a great job getting the top of these trees done. We got my mom here. She is watching over as she always did. And I'm also going to be using some of these beautiful poinsettias to just kind of cover up those like blind spots. You know, you have those moments in your tree where you're like, what is that? And you don't want to spend a lot of money on ornaments. You have to not only store, but also like figure out where to put. You don't always need them. Poinsettias are a great thing to just cover up those holes. But I feel like we've done a really good job here on this tree. Our bows are beautiful. Don't forget to stick around to see my DIYs on a couple other things for Christmas this year, because I'm really enjoying This season, as you guys know, last season I could barely even get through Christmas. My mother had just passed away way too early in her life, and I still don't feel like I've totally accepted the fact that she's gone. But I will tell you, this year I just want to make Christmas beautiful for the kids. I want to have a beautiful Christmas for myself, and so we're doing all the things this year. So, of course, we have to decorate these two 15-foot Balsam Hill trees and make them look like the Plaza Hotel, because that's what we do, you guys. I love making the house magical. And for me, that is having two incredibly beautiful trees in this front room. If you're new here, these are 20-foot ceilings. This is a new house for us. I do miss my old house, and I will tell you, Nicole is doing all the things of the Victorian. So if you want to go live vicariously through Nicole in the Victorian, she is now the keeper of keys at that house. So I will link her down below. She is doing an incredible job for Christmas. She's already got her tree up, girl. Let me tell you, she is on time. But for me, I am going to continue to just slowly bring this house together. It will probably take me the course of all of November to do our entire house. Just because I like to take my time. I like it to be special, and then I spend all of December enjoying it. We have a huge Christmas party coming up. We have my husband's birthday. We have so many things coming up, and I want to celebrate all of that. So I like to take my time. So if you guys want to go see the Victorian, check the links down below. Okay, now we are on to all the bow making processes. So this is actually quite easy. I just take a couple different fabrics and I fold them into layers of 3, 4, 5, depending on what I'm trying to do. And then I just wrap a little bit of floral wire I get at Michael's. You can get it for 40% off right now because it is not on sale, and just use one of their coupons. And then tighten it up. I do a bunch of these and I set them aside. And then I also like to do the same exact thing with kind of like a more glitzy ribbon. This one particularly has a lattice structure to it that is really beautiful and exactly what I was looking for to let those lights come through. You don't want it to be like a really thick silver or gold or something that's going to be popping too much and take too much from the eye, but something with a little bit like this lattice. It's almost like, I want to say it's almost like piping. It just gives it the perfect amount. Then I add a little bit more of that floral wire in. I secure it on the back side and then I wrap it around. And all we need to do with all of these is just be able to put our hand inside of each loop and spread it apart where it doesn't break and secure it to the tree. I'm going to do about 100 of each of these, and then the other thing I really needed to do was actually make big bows. This was my vision this Christmas, was to do these large bows on the tree. I wanted these giant bows. My husband's like, don't do them too big. He went to school for architecture. He's like, you cannot do these giant bows. I'm like, you're right. I cannot wrap my house in a bow this year. But I did decide to do just very small bows. So I decided to do the same thing where I took a little bit of wired ribbon and then use that floral wire and just helped it structurize I'm not even sure that's a word, but we're going to use it. Structure the actual bow, and then I'm going to take a smaller ribbon and make the core of the bow. And then I'm just going to stuff that on the tree to give it that sense of like this feminine kiss on the tree. I just think it'd be so beautiful. I cannot wait to see how it turns out.
You keep me up all night. I try to figure this out, 'cause you left something for me under the Christmas tree. So baby, come home tonight and let me hold you real tight, 'cause it's Christmas time. Oh. Christmas time, and I want you by my side, darling. So come home, please.
I am so excited. After 3 days, I have a couple finishing touches on this tree and then we're done. And I have the last part I need to do before I can take down all of the scaffolding, which is the wreath. And Pepe is here to help me. This is last year's wreath. It is so sad and I wanted to make it beautiful again. So I decided to cut off last year's ribbon, and I wanted to infuse it with the same beauty and joy that I find on the current trees that I did this year. So I decided to make a couple more ribbons, and we're going to actually hang that on that giant mirror that hangs above the staircase. You'll see that potentially in this video, maybe in the next video. We have a lot of Christmas decorating, so if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, even just for the Christmas decorating. If not, hopefully it shows up on your feed. But I will tell you, I do Christmas decorating detailed all season long, so if you're looking for a little inspiration or just a friend to put on while you're decorating, I'm here for you, girl. So once I got this done, I wanted to set it aside. My husband's going to hang that. And the other thing I needed to do was just kind of get everything cleaned up. I need to vacuum. I need to get the glitter off the floor. I need to get my furniture back in my living room. I feel like it took me an absolute maybe week and a half to just get these 2 trees done, solely because I worked during the day. So it was so hard for me. I would come home at night and do a little bit. And it just, it's not the easiest thing to do, but I'm glad it's done. It is Sunday night, so I'm going to clean up. My husband cleaned the refrigerator. He did all of the meal planning for next week. He is an absolute rock star, and I'm so grateful for him. And he helped me do all of this. I mean, I could not be more grateful. But now I'm going to clean up. I'm going to get the couch put back in here. Pepe is here. Give him a thumbs up. He has become our little, he's like a little Enzo. He just loves all the things. But I'm going to clean everything up and we're going to get this room reset, and I cannot wait to show you how it all turns out.
I'm trying to figure this out. Yes, I did. 'Cause you left something for me under the Christmas tree. Yeah. So baby, come home tonight and let me hold you real tight. 'Cause it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Oh, it's Christmas. Oh, you keep me up all night. I try to figure this out. Why you left something for me, yeah, under the Christmas tree. Baby, go home tonight. Oh, let me hold you real tight, 'cause it's
Thank you so much for joining me on the very first of my 2024 Christmas Decorate with me. You guys, I have probably 12 more trees to decorate and so much more, so definitely hit the subscribe button if you want to enjoy a little Christmas decorating with me this season. And thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next video real soon. Bye.